welcome to the next clip. In this clip, we're going to talk about soloing over the form, okay? So we're going to do several things. We're going to solo, we're going to trade fours, we're going to trade eights, and we're going to solo over the entire form, all right? So this takes a bit of investigating, and if you saw the last clip about form and structure, then you know this is the next part. If you haven't seen that clip, go back and check it out because it's important. All right, so first of all, what is trading? It means that you trade solos with another soloist in different parts of the tune, okay? So if you have a typical 12-bar blues, right, you can trade 4 or you can trade 12, all right? I don't like trading 8, it makes no sense, okay? So 4 you can trade or 12. So let's get an idea about what trading 12 could sound like, all right? So let's just take it simple. I'll keep count for you so you can see my ideas, how they flow towards the resolution points of 12 that we talked about before, okay? So let's check it out. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So that gives you an idea of how you would trade 12. Don't think in 4, 4, 4 or 8, 4. Okay? Try to make everything flow and extend to the 12 bars. All right. Now let's take the next form, okay? AABA. Now AABA can be a little more complex. You can trade 4s or you can trade 8s. Okay? You can solo over the form. Let's first take trading 8s, okay? It's going to be a little simpler. The first 8, the soloist that you're trading with would take. The second 8, you take, okay? Then the bridge, the soloist takes, and then the last A, you take, all right? Then it comes back to the top, the soloist, you, and it's kind of an even, Steven kind of a thing, not too much to worry about. So let's give that a shot, okay? I'm going to count you along and play as simple as possible to make sure we can stay within the structure, okay? So 8 bars as if a soloist was playing, and then 8 bars drum solo, okay? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. that's the structure. That's how you would trade eighths. Okay. Now let's look at trading fours. Trading fours takes a little more concentration, especially alone like this. But if you're with the whole group, it shouldn't be that difficult. So again, the formula: soloist first, drums, soloist, drums, soloist, drums, soloist, drums. Okay. So it's basically this: 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So that's the feeling of trading fours. Now at least you know what it means when somebody says trade fours, trade eighths. Okay? When I was a kid, I wasn't too sure what that meant. When I first started listening to jazz, I go, okay, what is that? Some secret language? But so now you know. All right? Let's talk about soloing over the form. Now, soloing over the form takes a lot of concentration. What I suggest, and what every great drummer suggests, is that internalizing the melody. Okay, if you play off the melody, it's a lot easier to play than if you're just playing random, 32 bars. And I would say that find some tunes with the AABA structure and memorize them. Memorize the melody so that when you go to play off of them, your life is easier. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do a 32 bar solo, but even if it's 32 bars, there are resolution points. Okay. So I'm gonna make those clear so you can keep track, so you know how everybody's keeping track. Okay. Some cats don't do this. Some cats just play the whole thing with no resolution points, and it's still super musical, but you have to really know what you're doing. So in this case, it's better to start somewhere like this. All right. So let's check out soloing over the form. AABA. All right. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's a good idea to memorize a song, memorize the melody, and start playing around with the melody. Okay, in your mind, you should play off the melody if you're going to solo, and that's a good way to help you keep the form, not only counting 8 or feeling 8 bars, but it also it's helpful to play more musically in a way. All right, so let's first start with what my teacher told me many years ago, is to memorize a song, first sing it in your head and kind of play it on the kit, okay, with some time. Play the melody with the kit. So that's going to sound something like this. We're playing Have You Met Miss Jones. If you don't know that tune, go and listen to it. Obviously, I'm playing alone here. There's no other instruments. So listen to the song and then come back and listen to what I'm playing, okay? Now, here we go. Have You Met Miss Jones? 1, 2, 2, 3. So that's how you would play around with the melody with some time until you get used to the melody. Now that's not necessarily how you play the song, okay? But, I mean, you have many options when you're playing. A lot depends on who you're playing with also. If they want a lot of interaction, not a lot of interaction, just time, you know, it's a very dependent on who, where, how, and when, okay? So you have to be conscious of all those different ways to play this style. So now we're gonna just do some soloing, okay? I'm gonna solo over Have You Met Miss Jones? Just, solo over the form so you can have an idea. Again, sing it in your head, okay? 1, 2, 2. Okay, that is the form of the tune. All right, now it's pretty inside. What you call inside means inside the melody. All right, now if you play outside, okay, that means more free, more you stretching things out. Okay, those two terms, inside and outside, that's what that means. So that was pretty inside the melody. Now I'm going to play outside the melody. Okay, still Have You Met Miss Jones, but more outside, okay? 1, 2, 2, 3. So that's an example of a little more outside, all right? Not so much that you can distinguish the melody so clearly, but it's still underneath there, okay? If you sing the song like I'm doing in my head, I'm singing the song, and that's how the solo comes out, okay? So that's just one way to do it. Some guys just take it openly. They think of the structure. They don't think of the melody. But these are tools. Everything is a tool that you can use for your creativity. The most important thing is to play within form and structure to aim your vocabulary towards those resolution points, okay? So, I hope this was clear for you. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to write me and we can discuss it further. All right? So I'm just going to do a little bit more playing for you here and see what happens. Let's just take it a little faster. Have You Met Miss Jones? 1, 2, 2, 3. See you next time.